Hmm. Boy, do I have to eat some crow tonight. I gotta eat some crow tonight, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugai. Oh, boy. And tonight I'm going to talk about tonight's SEC matchup as you have the LSU Tigers losing to the Alabama Crimson Tide 42-13, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dial on the Cash App, follow me on social media. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show. All that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell notification, like button, and share the video with your folks, yo. To all you Alabama fans, I want to let y'all know something sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. Congrats. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, look, man, I felt like coming into this game, it was some things I was a little concerned about, but honestly, I thought LSU would win this game, yo. With it being at home, with it being Death Valley, with I thought LSU had the better quarterback and the better wide receiving core and the better coaching staff. I thought LSU would win this game, but I was blatantly wrong, man. First off, before I get into what's wrong with LSU, congrats to Bama, man. And congrats to all my Bama people. Bama Moore, Kangaroo Black, Nick Saban Jr. Shout out, salute to y'all. I know y'all gonna have a lot of fun tonight, and I mean y'all deserve to, man. I've been hard on y'all. I've made fun of y'all. And this y'all lick. This y'all lick back, man. Y'all get y'all lick back, man. Y'all came in the Dead Valley and dominated, yo. College game day was there. We had everything laid out for us. It was elimination game. And I mean, we got beat down. I mean, it's no excuses. It's no nothing. We got beat down. Y'all beat us down, yo. Jalen Milroe loves playing against LSU, obviously. Last year he had 155 and 4 touchdowns. Well, tonight he had 190 and 4 touchdowns. Um, their defense forced turnovers. A couple from Nussmeier. I think they got, 2 picks from Nussmeier and a fumble from him. They won the turnover battle 3-0, which was the one thing I was afraid of for LSU in this game. I said, look, we gotta at least come break even in the turnover battle, and we was -3. And once again, LSU couldn't. I don't think we tried to run it enough, to be honest with you. Especially considering the elements. Durham had a really, really nice run early in this game, and I felt like we kind of got away from the run. Um, and we can't. I mean, the mobile quarterback is a problem for this defense. I thought we did an amazing job against Green from Arkansas. Reed came in the second half and gave us problems, but I thought that was most so to do with the team wasn't prepared for him. Well, we had 2 weeks to prepare for Milroe, and Milroe had. I'm gonna assume this was a career high for him in rushing yards with 190, and we look worse than we did last year. Going up against a mobile quarterback. And defensively they played. Look, I know we scored a touchdown at the end, which I think honestly was weak by the coaching staff to keep Nussmeier and the starters out there when you down 42-6. Give Colin Hurley or whoever a chance, to run the offense at that point. So we got a weak, irrelevant touchdown at the end. In my eyes, we didn't score a touchdown tonight. I thought it was despicable that the fans threw stuff on the field. Look, man, it was clearly a face mask. I know it was a frustrating play because we could have got off the field when the game was still somewhat reachable, but it was an obvious face mask. We committed a face mask penalty, and for us to throw stuff on the field was absolutely garbage, man. I mean, let's take our ass whipping like men and women. No need to be throwing stuff on the field. That was a horrible look for the LSU fan base. Um, and you just give them credit, man. Give them credit. I didn't think they could do it, and they did it. Now looking at this team, man, this LSU team. Look, man, I've said it after the USC game. I'm sorry, Nussmeier is not a special quarterback. And to be honest with you, was frustrating. Honestly, if I'm gonna be keep it 100, he sat out a bowl game against Kansas State in a Texas bowl game a few years back to not burn his red shirt so he can have another year eligibility, which is next year. Look, man, I'm ready for Bright. Like if we don't let him get to Michigan with all the money they offering him, I'm ready for Bryce Underwood to be the starting quarterback of the LSU Tigers next year. But unfortunately, it's probably gonna be Garrett Nussmeier because he's not good enough to be an NFL quarterback right now. Like a lot of people thought he was a first rounder. It's a weak year. It's a weak draft for quarterbacks. Honestly, I think Shador Sanders is really the only quarterback that's really deserving of a first round pick. I'm not big on Cam Ward like that. I'm not big on Carson Beck. I'm not big on Jalen Milroe, and I'm definitely not big on Garrett Nussmeier. He's not special. He's if you got him, everything got to go perfect for him to be a good quarterback. He got to get perfect protection. He got to read the defense. Everything with him is anticipation. And what these teams are doing now, Texas A&M did it, and Alabama did it tonight. They look like pre-snap they're in one coverage, and then once he snapped the ball, they're in another coverage, and there's nothing he could do about it because the lack of mobility he has is hurting this offense. Jaden Daniels made this offensive line look much better than what it really is. And a lot of people last year after we lost to Florida State was hooting and hollering for Nussmeier. They was hollering for him after the SEC championship loss to Georgia. They was hollering for him after the loss to Florida State. Well, you got him, and you see he's not special. I mean, is he garbage? He's not garbage, but he's not Anthony Jennings or nobody like that. But he's nothing special. Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Jamarcus Russell when he was at LSU, and Bryce Underwood all were special, have the potential to be special. Garrett Nussmeier is not special, and these defenses are starting to catch on to him. He has zero lack of mobility, and if you show him something pre-snap and switch to something else after the snap, is nothing he could do. The offensive line is it's a good pass protecting offensive line. It's vastly overrated because I don't understand how this team cannot consistently run the football, man. I think Caden Durham is a really good running back, but this team consistently cannot run block, yo. I don't understand it. Kyron Lacy, I love him, but he's not a number one receiver. He's not a Malik Neighbors. He's not a Brian Thomas. He's not a Odell Beckham, a Jarvis Landry, a Jamar Chase, or a Justin Jefferson. I think Kyron Lacy lost money tonight. First drive, third and goal. Nuss actually made a great throw to him in the end zone, and he dropped it. He was a perfect number 3 receiver. He's not a great number 1 receiver. And defensively, look, man, I still like Blake Baker. I think Blake Baker is a good defensive coordinator. I think the coaching staff is a good coaching staff. This team just don't have enough good players, yo. There's no dogs. Swenson is a good edge rusher. Savion Jones is a decent edge rusher. Right now, the D tackles ain't good enough. Maybe the freshmen could develop to become that. Right now, they not that. Whit Weeks is the only capable linebacker we have, and the secondary is not any good at all. Zy Alexander is okay. The rest of the secondary is not any good, man. This team is talent deficient, and it showed tonight. It's deficient at the quarterback position, and it's deficient on the receivers. It's deficient in the defense, man. So the big hope for us LSU fan this year is over. It's another failed season. The first year was a success under Brian Kelly. The last 2 seasons have been failures. Now clearly he has a 10-year $100 million contract. He's not getting fired, or do I think he deserves to get fired? Hopefully, the recruiting class that LSU has coming in next year, if we could hang on to these players and get like a Jakeem Stewart or somebody like that, they could start turning things around, yo. But right now, this team is just, I thought I overrated this team. I thought they could have beat Bama. Clearly, Bama is much better than this team. I mean, how can Vanderbilt score 40 points on this defense and this offense score 6 points? And yeah, 6 points because that last touchdown was garbage. I don't count that. We got a lot of soul searching to do, man. And for me, I think the biggest thing for this program and the future of this program, if we want to make a 12-team playoff, we got to find a way to keep Bryce Underwood in this class. Like, we got to find a way to keep Bryce Underwood. We got to get him to sign today, and he officially become an LSU Tiger instead of a Michigan Wolverine, because this class is what could get us out of this funk. Because right now this team is not talented enough, and Brian Kelly has done a great job recruiting for next year, and hopefully we get this class to stay together and we could start having better talent out there. Because right now this team just not good enough, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.